Hey there, corporate misfits, and welcome to the series Mastering Kajabi in 21 Days. I'm so excited to share with you about how you can use Kajabi in your online coaching, your course creation, or membership business so that you can build a life of freedom and stop trading time for money. So if you are new around here, my name is Brittany Darrington, and I'm the founder of the Corporate Misfit community, and I help women to build their online business using platforms like Kajabi so that they can automate, create sales with ease, and ultimately build their courses and coaching business and sharing their expertise with their tribe. So in this series, we're gonna talk all about how to use Kajabi inside and out, the perks of using Kajabi, and how it can really change your life. So if you have not tried out Kajabi yet, I do have a trial which supports this channel. And also you can get some amazing resources such as landing pages that we have designed for you, such as sales pages, thank you pages, opt-in, and also some registration and tripwire pages. In addition to that, you can get access to our mini training, which is our beta launch club, which allows you to learn how to launch an online course or a coaching business in just 30 days. Okay, so let's go ahead and dive right into what we're gonna talk about in today's lesson. Okay, so I am obsessed with sales funnels. I love learning more about the psychology and understanding how to help my customers get further along with some of the products and services that I offer. Whether it's my own products or other people's products, I find that being able to better understand how to get them closer to their journey is amazing, and I'm obsessed with it. So I want to share some amazing funnel hacks that you can do within Kajabi to ultimately help you to get further along with your sales funnels. I'm gonna also show you some templates that we use in our business to make this process seamless so that we're not starting from scratch every single time. And if you are not familiar with some of the terms I'm going to use, I'm going to break this down to hopefully help you to be able to build out your sales funnels and your pipelines in no time. Okay, so I wanna show you some fun funnel hacks with templates so that you don't have to start from scratch. I know when I first got onto Kajabi, I played around with this platform for hours. Actually, it was days, probably months, trying to figure out certain ways to be able to build out pipelines and funnels in a way that ultimately helps to increase the bottom line, create automation in my business, and so much more. So what I did was I started to identify how can I speed this process up, because I planned on having multiple funnels, having different registration pages, whether it was for a webinar, a lead magnet, a product offer, things like that, a challenge. I wanted to figure out a way to quickly get my funnels up and going without having to sit and start from scratch every single time, because your time is very valuable and you should be spending it on things that help you to share your expertise and move your business further along rather than getting stuck in design mode. So we created templates for Kajabi that can help you to quickly get funnels up and going. So let's say that you are wanting to create a webinar registration funnel, or if you're looking to have a long opt-in or a thank you page or a tripwire or webinar registrations and all that kind of stuff. We have several different templates that you can choose from, which make it really easy for you to just upload them and then start plugging in your information and maybe adjusting some of the colors and things along those lines. So let me just show you this quick hack. So for example, I'm going to just show you from a webinar registration page, also grabbing the confirmation page, the replay, and the thank you. All right, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna grab this registration page. I'm going to click on this, and now what's going to take place is I'm going to download this particular item. This is something that we have within our shop, so you can find several different types of templates and styles that might be a good fit for you. So from here, now that I've downloaded the zip file, I am not going to unlock that zip file. I'm going to keep that zip file as is. So in my account of my Kajabi platform, I'm going to go to where it says pages, and I'm going to then go to landing. And when I get to the landing page, I'm then going to go to where it says upload theme. And when I click on upload theme, I'm now going to grab that zip file and I'm just going to drag and drop it and then hit the word upload. So now it's uploading for me. And what's going to happen is it's going to install this new theme that I've uploaded. and it's now going to bring me to my page to where I can start editing it. Now, the first thing I always recommend you do before you start diving into editing and changing things up and plugging in your information is go to the details. You want to make sure that you know what the page is called and what's familiar for you. So you're going to want to go and change up the title just to, let's say, webinar registration. And you want to change even the URL, and you also want to update anything down here just so you can easily find your templates when you are creating your funnel. If you don't do that, what I have found is that sometimes I get confused. I'm like, what is this? The Bella what? The who? So I want to make sure that it's really easy for you to quickly be able to find your pages, which you can now see here. Okay, now I'm going to go back and just grab a few other items. So I'm going to go and grab the confirmation page because I want to have the registration. I want it to all flow. So I'm going to grab the thank you page instead. So now we have a thank you page. I'm just going to go ahead and download that by hitting download. Now I'm going to go to the replay page, hit download. Cool. Now I'm going to download a few or upload a few different templates so that I can just go ahead and show you in the funnel so you can see it all come to life. So let's go ahead and upload that. That's the thank you page. Let's upload the next one, which is the replay page. Okay. So now I've uploaded all of the pages I want to use for an upcoming funnel. So this is going to be a webinar funnel, and basically I'm going to have a series of things take place, like an event, all of that good stuff. So in order for me to ensure that the funnel works properly, what I'm going to do is, now that I have my pages, I am going to make my way to the pipelines area in the marketing section. So this funnel hack is going to make it easy for you to quickly just get your funnels up and going and then design them and customize them to your brand. I'm going to start from a blank slate. So if you are new to pipelines, you're going to go to new pipeline, and you're going to have the option to choose from some of the blueprints, or you can start from blank. So I'm just going to get started from a blank slate so that I don't have to worry about removing things and deleting things and all of that. So when I go to this particular page, there's no pages within this pipeline yet. I'm going to go to add page, and now I'm going to grab an existing landing page. I'm going to hit next. And now I'm going to grab that registration page that we just originally uploaded into the Kajabi system. So now I have this page, but I need to add more to this because we don't want to just have this page and then nothing else is taking place. We want to add more. So let's go ahead and grab the existing thank you page that we also uploaded. Here we go. And again, you can do this with anyone's templates. It doesn't have to just be mine, but if you have your own templates and you're like, I love these pages I've created, this is perfect for me, I can use them over and over, you can just duplicate those pages, you can upload new pages, all that good stuff. So I'm going to add in that very last page, which is going to be the replay page. And now we have the 3 pages that we need in order to make this funnel come to life, right? Okay, so the first things first, we want to go ahead and get some automation triggering and also maybe register them for an event since it is a webinar. So I'm going to go to edit, and currently right now we don't have any events going. So I'm just gonna grab an event to see if we can get a timer just going for a countdown. So cool, we have this timer going. I just grabbed a random event just so I can show you. And then what you would do is you just come and update the information like you would on all of the other website pages, landing pages in Kajabi. Now, the really great thing is you want to add a form so you can be able to now have some automation in your business. We want them to go to that next pipeline phase. So we don't want them to just randomly, see this page, but then they don't sign up, they don't go anywhere. So we need to add in a form to ensure that they are being able to get a registration and be able to go to the actual event. So where it says reserve my seat, right now the button has no call to action, but instead what we're going to do, we are going to go to a 2-step opt-in. A 2-step opt-in is where there is a form associated, and now it allows your audience to fill out their information before going to the next page in the pipeline. So now I'm going to hit next and save. And now I'm going to just go back because the 2-step opt-in is not going to be found here. You're going to need to make your way down to the bottom where it says 2-step opt-in. And this two-step opt-in will now allow you to have your form. You can edit your form. And then instead of going to the thank you page, my next page is going to go to the next pipeline page, which is going to be this thank you page eventually. I'm going to rearrange this order. So it's going to go to the next page in the pipeline. And then we're going to have a form. So we're just going to grab any form for right now, just for us to display. I'm going to hit save, keep editing. Now I'm going to go to another area where there would normally be a form right here. So I'm going to go to that area, and where it says default form, I'm just going to replace it with the same form that I used in the other one. So now I know it's collecting a name, an email, and registering them. So let's hit save. I don't need to necessarily, I know it's going to the next page in the pipeline, but I don't need to necessarily connect it to a landing page if I have the right order of my registration. So it can go to the next area of the pipeline, hit save. We're rocking and rolling now. So now what we're going to do, I want to show you another hack, and this is going to be rearranging your pages. I plugged the pages in this way because I want to be able to show you this, because in case you're like me, how I just uploaded it and I didn't necessarily put the pages in its order, well then I don't want the thank you page to come after the replay page. That doesn't make any sense in this order. So in order for me to rearrange this order, I need to go to the three dots and click reorder. What's going to happen from here, it's going to do this little wiggle here, but I'm going to move the thank you page up and keep the webinar replay page here. Now, once I'm done with this and the order is to my liking, I'm going to hit done. And now you can see the change of the order. So instead of me necessarily sending people to the replay page right away, I want them to go to the thank you page, and maybe I want the replay link to be in their email instead. So in order for that to happen, here's a new hack. I'm going to add some automation if someone were to fill out this form and sign up for this registration page. So instead of me sending them to an email sequence, this time I'm going to register them for an event. And this register to an event is going to now trigger any emails that I have in this particular event. So I'm just going to grab something for testing, hit save. And so now I can go to this particular area and I can say, you know what? Once this person opts into this event, they're going to get a thank you confirmation, and they're going to get this replay link that I have here. And I'm going to share this with them here, and then also share some information about what to do after this sale if they don't move forward. So you can add emails in. And the really great thing is you can add them in either at the time of registration, before registration, or before the event, or after the event. If you're doing an evergreen webinar, which is what you're seeing over here in this pipeline, then it would be most likely after the event. At least do one that's at the time of registration, and then you'd have another email that triggers after the event, walking them through why they should join your program, your course, and all of that good stuff. So now you have a funnel that is going to ultimately not only allow you to add in new templates and not have to worry about design, but you can also have the order of your liking and then have automations triggering behind the scenes. So those are just a few funnel hacks that you could do, especially if you're using templates or just using some of your own different landing pages over and over and over. So as you're going through this, you want to make sure that you test everything out to ensure that your pages all make sense. You don't want to have pages to where they're not linked together. And ways that you can go about checking this is making sure that your form goes somewhere. So if you have a form associated with any of your pages, go and check that and then make sure it's going to the next pipeline or landing page. If you have any emails associated, go check and see when they're going to be triggering so that you can ensure that the customers get what you're promising, whether it's a lead magnet or a webinar. And then go to the thank you page. What happens next? Make sure that everything makes sense. And then edit your details of your pages if you haven't already, in order to ensure that you know exactly what page it is, and then put it in the proper order so that you can get the most out of each of the pages. And then I'm going to just show you quickly what to do in this particular area if it's just a call to action. Maybe you want your call to action to go straight to the checkout rather than it going to a sales page. If that were the case, you would just go to edit this call to action button, and we're going to now send it to the next pipeline, which is going to go to the checkout. So now if someone were to watch this video and they get excited and they're like, yes, I'm buying from you, then they click this button and now they're going to this offer, and the offer now triggers all the things that need to happen in order for them to get properly onboarded for that product. So there you have it. There is a way for you to quickly get your templates and your pipelines up and going in no time. And you can utilize this through your own templates that you might have already created in your landing page section, or you can upload new templates like what I did and utilize something where you're not starting from scratch and you can decorate it to your liking and ultimately build out your funnel to what it is that you are trying to create. Now, just one last hack. Make sure you always check your status area. You want to make sure that when you're viewing your status that you understand conversions, the revenue, and understand revenue per view. If you are going to have multiple ways to feed your funnel, such as YouTube, LinkedIn, Facebook, Pinterest, and you're going to be sending people to your registration page from several different places, I would focus on having one webinar per, or one funnel per place that you are going to be feeding your funnel. So I would have a funnel completely for YouTube, and that might require you to duplicate your pages. And one of the ways you can go about that, and I'll show you, is to just hit the duplicate button in your landing page area. And then I would build out the funnel again so that ultimately you're able to properly track the conversion rates and understand if people are landing on this page, see if these platforms are even helping you to get traffic and whatnot. Okay, so let me show you quickly before we kind of just break this down where you can actually find how to duplicate your page. You're gonna go to website, and then from here, you're gonna make your way down to pages. And then when you get to the pages area, you're gonna go to landing. Now, normally what you would do is you just type in the search page, but if you, for any reason, can't find your pages, which you're probably not going to if they're already in a pipeline, you're gonna go to the pipelines area, you're gonna grab wherever those pages are, and you're gonna go to the 3 dots and hit the word duplicate. Make sure you edit the details after you duplicate it so that you can ensure that your pages are not all saying the same thing. And you can even put like a hyphen like YouTube, Pinterest, Facebook, things like that, so you know what that particular page is for. And you want to make that page to where ultimately it helps you to understand your conversions rather than just grouping all of your pages together and just sharing one link on all your platforms. It helps you to get better information. Okay, so there you have it. I want to know what funnels you're getting started with first, and let me know if you're using any templates. And I would love to see some of your funnels. So please feel free to leave a link to your front end of your funnel and let me check it out. Thanks so much for watching this video, and make sure you access your trial to Kajabi and those free amazing resources that we have for you, such as the pre-designed landing pages and the mini course on how to launch your first course in just 30 days. Okay, I'll see you in some of the upcoming videos.